What's up, guys? This is James Blonde with the Cheesy Blonde Guys, and this is the second episode of Minecraft Adventures. I know y'all have been demanding this, so I got on there. I stopped for a little while because I didn't really know what to do with it, and got the idea, so we started a multiplayer server, and this is what we came up with. Let me show you around. Oh, also, these guys right here. What's up, guys? This is B. Radley and Holly Pocket. As you can see, these guys are actually going to be hanging with in the future episodes, so you're going to see a lot more of these guys, and they helped me with all of this, everything you're going to see in these upcoming episodes. So say hi, everybody.
What's up?
All right. Anyway, so let's get started. I'll show you around. This was a wolf kennel here, so that's, if you're wondering what that is, that's what it is. And check out my torches. Torches are cool.
We do have a pretty awesome texture pack.
Yeah, we have a cool new texture pack. The last one I really liked too. It was a realism pack, and then I had that mod on there where you focus on one thing and it makes everything around it blurry. Yeah, I got rid of that. It got really annoying. So I also brightened it up. Everybody was kind of complaining about the darkness, and that was my first ever recorded Minecraft video, so I didn't know that, but now I do. And as you can see, there's a plethora of torches everywhere, so won't have that problem. Won't have that problem at all. Hopefully won't have that problem. So anyway, let me show you the backyard here. This area here is a little rough around the edges. We did this entire area, and in this entire episode, everything we're going to show you in this episode we did in survivor mode, even though we're in creative mode now. That's a missing block there on purpose because it is a doggy door. The second episode, the next episode we're going to show you is actually going to be done in creative mode, which gets a lot more elaborate and a lot more clean. So anyway, this barn was built in survival mode by our very own Holly Pocket.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, she's got the moon above her. And so this area here, I don't know, explain a little bit like what you had going on here.
Well, I had the double door thing because the animals tend to try to get out really badly. Obviously there's cows running around everywhere. They all used to be on this side of the fence, but whatever. This is my little breeding area so that we don't have to forage for food all the time. Nice. And then up here is like a loft that I made so that we can put like all our hay and whatever else we need up there. So
makes sense. Looks pretty good for a barn made in survivor mode. I like it. Yeah, you gotta have some sort of way of getting food. And outside, like you saw, we have the wheat area. So anyway, let's go back inside, and we're actually going to take you to our what we're really proud of. We call it Sky Home, and we've accidentally found a piece of earth floating high in the sky, and we kind of built on that. So let's show you that area. We got to take a trip through the nether to get there. We actually linked the portals together, so it's pretty neat. And we set up an area in the nether, pathways to our the nether like dungeon area, so we'll show you that later. But that's what those doors are. And this area here is just kind of base for the nether if we need to come in here and regroup, get back some of our inventory. We got some stuff in there for making stuff. So anyway, onward. It is a little dark in here. I apologize. Let me put some torches up. There we go. And didn't think about the nether being too dark. It's a new texture pack. I'm not used to it. Whoa, snow golem glitching. Wow, super jump from that snow golem there. Anyway, so this is our sky home, and we've got a couple of layers here. It actually goes down a little ways and up a little ways. Let's go downstairs here. We have dogs, and one sticking through the door there. That's interesting.
That's my fault. I left them sitting.
Yeah. Holly, the wolf tamer.
Yeah, I kind of...
She's the dog whisperer in Minecraft.
I have an obsession with wolves.
Alright, cool. Let's see here. So, going down here, we have our incinerator. And we've also got a never-ending source of water, which is really good. You always want that. And this is our main level here. I don't know, we refer to it as the living room. I don't know why, but I guess because we always end up in this room. We've got several kilns there for making all this glass that you see around here. Like I said, we did make this in survival mode, so it took a while.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, sure did. I think our crates are empty now because we've moved a lot of our stuff to our other area. We do have our enchantment table here, which is pretty cool. I think it'll get you all the way up to... Let me enchant this sword here. Oh, nice. This texture pack actually makes it to where you can read the Gaelic that's in there. That's really cool. So that's very useful. Yeah, I don't know what XYZZY ball hot is, but sure. Fresh, short, and cold. Undead free fire. I don't actually think that means that it can read it, but anyway. The texture pack does make the books look really cool, though. But anyway. So the way we get down from here is we usually just jump off, but we jump off into this pit of water. Oop, I missed, but it's okay. I'm on creative mode. We usually don't miss.
Holly, your dog is about to jump off with you.
That's okay, I have like 9 more.
It jumped off and it survived. That's really cool. This is my texture pack's zombie. It's pretty freaky. Holly, take him out. Or Brad, one of the two. Just get rid of him.
Ah!
Double team.
He's dead.
Breaking stuff, huh?
Yep. I'm carrying a big axe, okay? It happens.
Accidents happen with an axe. Alright. Cool.
Accidents.
So we're actually pretty proud of this one. This is Holly Pocket's creation. I'm going to show you the elevator that took days.
And I died like 1,000 times making it.
This is the elevator of 1,000 deaths. So we do have some warnings here. Warning, do not use if dying, because if you fall down this bastard, it will kill you. And we also have this one here. So this tells you how to use it, because it is on the server. We kind of made it and found out that it is a little glitchy on multiplayer, so let's give it a shot. Oh. So, it does usually take you up, but
with this new update, it's glitching.
Yeah, of course the update also had. Yeah, now it's just a big masher. So
and it makes me sad.
It really is depressing because it did take a while to make. So
got it.
Oh well.
Oh, see.
Oh yeah.
Brad figured it out.
Brad figured it out. Would you fly up there? Yeah.
No.
Maybe.
Done.
All right. So this area actually here, we made this just for entertainment purposes, mainly because watch what happens here. So we've got a moat of lava here, which is pretty fun, because all the creatures decide to come here. Well, maybe because I'm in creative mode, it doesn't want to follow me. But a lot of times these creatures will fall into the pit, and because there's glass, you get to enjoy their suffering and pain. I'm gonna push your puppy into the pit if you don't move him.
No.
All right. So anyway, we actually we made an XP grinder, and it is actually off in the distance here because this is the closest monster spawner we found. Like I said, I'm gonna say it once more. We made all this in survival mode, so we had to work with what we had. And let's go check out the XP grinder, because I'm only level 6. This is ridiculous. Step up my game. Holly's like a level 97.
Step it up. Step it up.
Step it up. We're working on putting an enchantment rune here. Just gotta make more books and stuff. But basically what happens is we have a monster spawner that's up above us, and the skeletons, it's actually a skeleton archer spawner, they actually start to come through here. They may not do it because we're in creative mode again. Didn't think that through. Oh, there they are. Hello. Hello.
I like how the skeletons have different t-shirts on in this.
Yeah, that is really cool. This oh look, they have like underwear on too, like a thong, and well, not really, but it's still pretty cool. Like sometimes they have like t-shirts on, like they're rocking some band, or I don't know. But it's a cool texture pack because it's various. The creepers are really disturbing looking. So anyway, once they get closer here, I don't know why they're glitching out. Multiplayer is kind of glitchy, but they get closer here and they get, against their will, they get sucked up into There you go. He's like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to. No, don't make me. No. Anyway, all right. So anyway, they fall down here, and you just slap the shit out of them until they give you what you want. And sometimes it's hard because it glitches, but you can get a bunch of them, and they fall down here, and you can do that. So it's pretty cool. Colby Cheese actually made that monster grinder here, so we're gonna make another one in. Oh, did you find him? Yeah?
Yeah.
Brad's beating the... Alright, yeah. And you got some XP there. So, anyway. Let's go back up to Sky Home real fast. A couple things we're going to show you. Just because we were tired of going through the nether to get to our farm, we decided to make another one. Can't all go through the door at once. Alright.
Take turns, children.
I don't want to do it. Alright, so... what I was going to show you here is I'm flying. We've got a way to get to our, I'll show you here, our ranch. Get in the cart. Alright, fine. Don't get in the cart. We got ways to get to the ranch. And take a ride up here. We go through here, and we actually have a couple of different machines that help us with our harvesting. We've got a cactus harvester here, which is pretty cool. Why don't you show them how that works, Holly?
This is when I got obsessed with using pistons for everything.
We use pistons for everything.
Everything.
And that's basically when we learned how to do that. By the way, I also like to say that Holly Pocket and B. Radley are very new to Minecraft. This is actually the first creation they've ever made, so they you're going to basically see as the episodes go on their progression in getting better at Minecraft. So as you saw with the elevator, we basically got really good. Well, Holly did anyway. I'm still retarded when it comes to redstone. Oh, I'm stuck. No. Okay. So how does this one work here, Holly? Do you have this one running?
I haven't added the switch yet to make the water go by itself, but if you come up here,
okay,
and you add water to the top, all the wheat. Here, I'll show you real quick.
Let's
all the wheat in that row harvests itself, and it comes out that hole that you fell in a second ago.
Okay. All right.
So as soon as I finish getting better with redstone, I can make an automatic where we can just push a button and it runs
harvests
the water
everything for you?
us. Yeah.
Sweet. Well, that's good. A lot of this stuff I haven't seen. And we've got a tree farm here, so basically the trees will grow up to those blocks. That's a little tip for you. Colby Cheese kind of showed me that one. He said, hey, it'll only grow a certain height if you put a block above it, so we did that. Thank you, Colby. Another never-ending well here. Just for the water.
Be careful on this one. Make sure if you only have 3 squares of water, you always have to choose from the middle on those.
Yeah, if you make one of those, this is a good helpful thing here. If you just place water on both sides here, and you take from the middle, it will never stop going. So pretty cool. There's plenty of other. What's that?
The well on our Sky Home actually. If you have a 4 square, you can actually choose from any corner, and you will always have water. So that's the difference between that little 3 lined up blocks of water and the square well.
Right, yeah, that's going to be a better way of doing it. So for the viewers that want to know how to do that, that's actually the better way of doing it. Just 4 units. Anyway, all right. Well, there's actually one last thing I want to show you, and then we're going to call it an episode. And that is going to be our terrarium, which I want to say it gave us our idea for the second episode we're going to show you here coming up, which is going to be our terrarium there with snow golems in the sky. It's pretty neat. So we learned a couple of features there, which is the water is held by signs. So we actually have a water roof, which is nice. I'm gonna get in here with the snow golems, but yeah. So we have a little area of snow golems, and it's something to look at from our Sky Home. And Sky Home is pretty cool. We are proud of Sky Home.
Sky Home.
Sky Home. We're probably going to make a Sky Home later and the other episodes. And what we're going to do is basically this episode, we're just showing you what we've got going on. And probably the next episode, I'm going to describe what we have planned. And in the upcoming episodes, we're probably going to just show you how we do what we do. And kind of teach you along the way and have fun and get some comedy going here, hopefully. So, anyway, guys, this is the first episode. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button and check it out. We're going to try to make videos as often as possible. We don't have a set schedule yet. We're trying to work with everybody. But at least once a week is what we're going for, and probably on Wednesday. So keep a lookout for that. Anyway, guys, this is James Blonde.
$10, I can survive this.
Oh, what? You're in creative mode. Of course you can survive it.
Plus, I made a water catch down there. So.
And there's a, yeah. All right, guys, I'm James Blonde, and this is Holly Pocket, and B. Radley. See you later, guys.